What's up, Legimartians? This is Rohit Raina. Welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to review the 1978 classic Sigappu Rojakkal, starring superstars, the legends Kamal Haasan and Sridevi in the leads with Bharathiraja. The film is directed by Bharathiraja, who has also written the film, who has written the dialogues of the film. So I watched this film last night, finished this film last night. But before I tell you how I liked the film or did not, let's first go through the synopsis for those who have not watched this film in I don't know, maybe 30 years, 40 years, 20 years. So in Sigappu Rojakkal, Kamal Haasan, the central character, is a man terribly scarred by his unwaveringly devastating encounters with the opposite sex. This is kind of a spoiler. He develops a pathological hatred for women and uses his charm to seduce young women and kill them immediately after having sex with each. These proceedings are recorded by his... Okay, too many spoilers. Please do not read the synopsis on IMDb if you have not watched the film. This is the entire fucking story of the film. I don't know why. I should have checked it out before I made the video. I'm sorry. Okay. So yes, like the story says, even though why he murders these women, all these women, that is not exactly shown in the film for more than an hour, I guess. We get to know his backstory, I think about 70-80 minutes into the film, or more than that. So yeah, now this is my third classic from South India. In less than a week, actually, in maybe 5 days, though the reviews are spaced out over I guess 2 weeks, but that's because I did not get the time to shoot the reviews, and then sometimes the editing takes time, sometimes the uploading takes time. But this is my third classic in less than 5 days. Sankarabharanam, Swati Kiranam, and now this. I will start my review, my verdict, by saying this is the first film that not just classic, but all the films that I've seen over the past 2 months from South India that I don't think I liked. And sure, there are elements in Sigappu Rojakkal that may have been good in 1978 and they did not age well, but I don't think even for a 1978 film, if I had to look at it objectively, if I had to adjust my mind, if I had to look at this film in the context of the times it was made, I would say I'm still not impressed. The editing was weird. There are some scenes that were just too lazy. Also, the pacing of the film was a problem for me. I think the movie spent far too much time in projecting an image. So for the first 20-30 minutes or so, you are thinking that he's some playboy kind of a guy who loves sleeping with as many women as he can. Then there are flashes of murders, which is I don't know. I was not able to because I already knew he's playing a serial killer. But if I had gone into this film blind, I wouldn't have been able to make sense of whatever was going on, because there was this playboy kind of a guy. He's talking to a girl. Suddenly, those girls disappear. Sure, there is a callback in for one of the girls that he kills, which is okay. But those little flashes, like why is it playing on TV, that is revealed like in 80th, 90th minute. Till then so it's not like the movie touched upon something in the beginning and it's keeping a suspense, and then it reveals that suspense 90 minutes into the film, and you're like, okay, so this is what all of that was about. No, it's the editing, maybe that was the intention. Maybe they wanted to build the suspense. Maybe they wanted the viewer to wonder, to think like, why is this happening? Why is he doing this? And why did I watch that scene? And then 90 minutes later, you're like, okay, wow. Yes, that may have been the intention, but I think the execution was poor, because there is a normal scene happening, some conversation between two people, and suddenly there is a flash for 3 seconds. With Kamal Haasan, with some other girl that you probably haven't seen before. Some flashbacks make sense, like the flashback of the first girl, that the girl, because of who he becomes, that young girl that who tries to seduce him. That one bit made sense. So he's this playboy, but then with flashes of murders, and then he meets Sridevi. I actually don't enjoy I don't enjoy romantic films much, but I enjoyed that part of the film. The part with him and Sridevi, when they meet and when he tries to woo them, they court, but then they get married, their dialogues, their chemistry. I like that a lot. That is one part I do not like in films, especially in films that are supposed to be dark and thrilling. But that was my favorite part from this film. That was the only part I actually enjoyed. I was watching, I was very much engaged in their dialogues, in how they treated each other. They were in love and all. There was confusion, as in, like, personally I was confused, like is he going to kill her? Then I'm like, no, he only kills women that give sex to him, like right on the first day or something. He will not kill her because they are in love and because she's not dying to have sex with him. But of course, there's no sexist connotations to it. We get to know that, like, why he kills those women, because there is a backstory here. So yeah, I'm not saying I'm not trying to insert some narrative here that this film is sexist, it treats women like this, that's not the case. I was wondering if that is the case. Like, why does he not kill her because she is not interested in sex, and he only murders women who have sex with him? But of course, that those little worries were quashed away when we finally get to know his story. That backstory was also fun. I liked that part. So there were scenes. I liked the film in parts. I liked him and Sridevi together. I liked the backstory of the film. I thought that was fine, even though there was some terrible acting by almost everybody involved, especially when that husband comes and he sees his wife is sleeping with someone else. Every actor involved in that story was bad. And I won't amount it to the time the film was made in. It was still 1978. It was not 1928. Then there is a scene where he kills that restaurant waiter. That was that I don't know why they decided to shoot that scene that way. I mean, that was lazy. Again, it is a 1978 film. It is not a 1928 film or a 1918 film or a film made in 1800s. By 1978, you could have seen you could have shown him killing someone with more I won't say graphic, but he punched him somewhere on the head, and then that guy probably gets killed instantly. Then he kicks him here and here, and I don't know. I did not even understand that scene. Like, why? How did that waiter die? By, like, which fatal blow by Kamal Haasan resulted in that? That was bad. That was really bad. Again, nothing to do with the time the film was made in. What was the climax? I think I like the climax, though. Yes, I like the climax very much. Yes, that's true. So last 15-20 minutes, I think they redeemed the film for me. I was at the edge of my seat. I was like, okay, he's chasing her, and I think that the chase scene was done well. It was at least it was done well than most of the films of that era. There was enough tension in that scene, and I did not see stupid editing. I did not see stupid conveniences which happened with that killing waiter scene. Then the cops come, and I think how they ended the film, showing that his father and the other guy used to watch those video recordings of him having sex with other women, and then he gets tested, and then it's said that he also suffers from some mental sickness resulting out of trauma in his childhood. And then she goes and meet him, and she says, no, I'm married to him, I'll be with him forever. So I liked everything about the last 20 minutes. So no complaints from the last 20 minutes. But all the movie before that, the flashback was okay, and the scenes between Sridevi and Kamal Haasan, their chemistry was good for like 20 minutes. That's about it. I did not enjoy the rest of the film. So out of like 2 hour 9 minutes of show, let's say 120 minutes was 120 minutes of the movie was there without the credits. 120 minutes, I think I did not like about 80 minutes of those 120 minutes. That's a harsh thing to say about a classic. I know there are people who are attached to this film. Again, I'm not. I'm trying to keep it as. I'm not speaking from the 2022 perspective. Again, I'm not saying. I'm not trying to forget the fact that this film came out almost 50 years ago, like 44 years ago. I'm watching this film in that context. That is why I enjoyed the scenes that I enjoyed. That's why I enjoyed the last 20 minutes so much. But it's just that the rest of the film did not work for me. Even if I had watched, even if I gave it that benefit that it was shot, it was made 44 years ago, I don't think it still worked for me. So I would rate it 5 out of 10, or probably 4.5 out of 10, because I don't think I'll be able to watch this film again. So somewhere like 4.8 to 5 out of 10. Yeah, that is my review. Thanks for watching.